E aí pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Aqui é Arcanes mais uma vez na área, trazendo mais um aleatório da semana, um aleatório lançamento. Trago a vocês Eternal Strands, que foi lançado agora recentemente no finalzinho de janeiro, 28 se eu não me engano, de janeiro. E ele é um jogo de ação e aventura desenvolvido e publicado pela Yellow Brick Games. É um novo indie aí. É um jogozinho de RPG, ação, na verdade. E ele traz elementos, uma perspectiva em terceira pessoa. Nesse jogo, nós assumimos o controle de Breen, que é uma guerreira que está em uma missão para procurar os segredos de uma civilização há muito tempo perdida, conhecida como o Enclave. O jogador vai ter várias habilidades, elementos mágicos, armas. É o típico RPG de fazer craft, essas coisas todas, coletar recursos para melhorar. O interessante desse jogo é que nós vamos lutar contra grandes chefes, né? Titãs, como são chamados, e traz um quê de Shadow of Colossus, né? Porque nós podemos escalar esses chefes para poder acertar determinadas partes, para poder atacar seus pontos fracos e assim facilitar nossa batalha contra eles. E aí nós vamos agora ver o que é que esse jogo tem a oferecer. E claro, se está nós no Game Pass, assim oferecido para nós claramente jogamos, né? Então vamos lá, vamos experienciar Eternal Strands. E no mais, gente, se ainda não é inscrito no canal, se inscreva aí. Se gostou do vídeo, dá aquele like, dá o joinha e claro, ativa o sininho para receber avisos de novos vídeos. Então vamos lá, vamos nessa, vamos deixar de papo e vamos jogar.
The Enclave, the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida. And without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it's lived up to all I hoped it would be. Stop! Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began. Oh.
Thanks.
Bryn! Over here. What do you think?
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the veil, I wasn't...
No one's been this close in years. The base weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary sketch?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do it. The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the...
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter. It's been completely submerged by tangles. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will.
That clears up anything I needed to know.
Glad to hear it. No visuals on the scribe. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like we practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
Thanks. Got
Tangles. Beautiful.
and deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the Veil, the thicker they'll become.
Its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until now.
Those could be rare exports.
You heard our quartermaster. Break them open.
Wall is completely frozen.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the Veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Did she really just...
That was not an ideal solution.
I'm just a little chilly. It's fine.
You've got Lane's vitality tonics with you, but only a few can fit on your belt. Try not to waste them. Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition. Vitality tonics on your belt. Take a swig if you need it. Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dom's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing...
Aurea?
Bring connections back.
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Need his breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Dom, fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return. Good. Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
For the love of... It's an ash peak drake.
Quick, your frost magic can cool a path. Good. Darn's still working on the scribe, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it. Oria, that drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Keep moving. Damn it, Casmin was right. That drake is rutting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast. Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going. Doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
That can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get... You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Pack up!
You're... What?
We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go, now. Up ahead! Please! Fine, keep moving! Guys, the arc!
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make...
As long as we don't all die here first.
Hey, take a moment to remember. We're in the Enclave. Haven't we all fantasized about this? This place holds mysteries beyond our wildest dreams and secrets to our past as we...
Revelations await us.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, the Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. All because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just... Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the... But first, Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
The scry. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back. You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm fine. We all got through it safe. We breached the veil of the Enclave. Land of mystery and danger.
Treasures and glory, huh?
And bards singing our names.
Then I'd best make sure you stay safe enough to tell the tale. Oh, and listen. We've got your... Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us.
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's also left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably... But, you know, I'm fine.
Hey, at least Sola did half your unpacking. No sprained back muscles for you.
True, and no back pain. In a few days, I might die from a creature attack.
Sev.
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
That is completely understandable.
Yeah.
I was talking with Sola earlier. She is a great listener. Maybe talk to her.
I wouldn't want to...
She'd be happy to help.
I'll think...
Loom gates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous travel.
Dom? Hello?
Brain, you are going to check out the loom gate at some point, right?
Yeah, of course.
Good, good. Why it refuses to function is a mystery we...
Not worried about our survival in an unknown land filled with volatile...
Details! There is so much to discover, survival will take care of... So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
Growing up in Carnhaven, my father told me stories about... It's crazy to think I'm living through what once...
Perhaps you'll even become one. We are the first band.
I hope history gives our story a more flattering beginning.
With the most...
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now...
Loom gates.
Loom gates.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed...
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said,
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers. Lane, you seem lost in
Oh, Bryn. I notice you've been checking in with the others at the...
You did?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe, not just you. In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to...
Lane, offering insight about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that at a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Judean mercantile family.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the...
Truthfully, I'm not sure.
Are you sure?
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for listening.
So after all the legends, this is it.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck back. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us. It's 60 years old. Pre-Surge. No chance.
I'll update it as I...
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a second loom gate, and what appears...
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be...
I'll head out now. Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Hold on, that's not what I...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Oria's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
You're no Oria. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
Ah, Kaz, come on. How hard can it be? I'll do a little explore.
People could die, Bryn. You, Lane, and Oria almost died. Or is that not sinking in?
Kaz, slow down.
Oh, what? Didn't mean to joke about the lives of people you've known for a minute and I've known for years. Oria had her reasons for choosing you. Who knows what they are, but I'm trying to trust her. Can't you at least take this seriously?
Oh, I do. Look, I'm sorry.
Forget about it.
Kaz.
I think I just need to be alone. Your tent. Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're...
It's perfect.
Don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job if we didn't lose half our supplies.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band. Huh.
Huh. That's...
I've got you clear as a Sansa summer, Bryn.
No interference from the Enclave?
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Vale.
That's reassuring.
More arcs.
And they're clearly happy we're here.
Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
Fresh water, in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
Hydra's Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
This must be the second loom gate.
What's covering the base?
I'll check it out. A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
What about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have 2 powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an Enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Taza.
And he's gone.
This must be Hydra's lake.
Lakes are still. Why name it after the spirit of flowing water?
I was right. It is an ark. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
An ark of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Then there's not much we can do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea about the loom gate, at least. 2 Enclave constructs, neither of them functional. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the Wisp working.
The Wisp?
Watcher's Wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
That should be it. According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
With the loom gates active, we could expand our search of the
The potential for discovery is...
Agreed. So, how...
What made the Enclave remarkable was not me. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists... The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must...
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the Surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic, and magically resist...
So I need to cleave this carapace off the arc? There's no way my sword is strong enough.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge. Which, in turn, means...
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace, no problem.
We'll talk.
One more thing.
Easy enough?
Everyone's got a part to play in this. Let's get to work.
Hey, I know we need to fix up the forge, but...
Sure. What's up?
I owe you...
I have been wondering where we stand since our last... talk.
Yeah, look, I shouldn't have freaked out. You were just making a joke, and I was just under a lot of stress with...
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Yeah, that. And losing supplies, and Aurea getting in...
Lacks experience.
At the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you made finding food and water a top priority. That's when I realized I underestimated you when I shouldn't have. And frankly...
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not. I really...
Thanks. That means a lot.
I'd love that.
So, I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone. What does that entail?
Unfortunately, the missing supplies I mentioned.
Is there a way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons, But, if there's anything you can spare, I can
Sounds simple enough.
Glad to hear it. These are a great start. With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our... We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup, but we can rebuild.
What do you have in mind?
Like we discussed, Sola could forge better weapons with improvements to her smithy. Like honing your sword so it can cut through... Alternatively, Dom could certainly care better for our mantles with new tools for weaving. And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical tool, there's no end to the improvements we could make around here. And everyone's lives would be safer for it.
What about you?
Me? Oh.
Come on.
I mean, wouldn't new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas for your supply, but don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
I know our band has... This is a great...
Thanks, Bren.
Two wonders of enchanting an arc, and they don't work.
Did you?
Did I what?
Smell the...
A little, but that's beside the point. But mossy, hints of sage, a subtle yet...
Amazing.
Oh yes, should our plan succeed.
And if not?
Then it is time for plan B, which I...
Did you see the size of the...
You mean the one behind that?
That's the one. Given the size, their yield.
I've heard...
The land's hostile. Ores from the Enclave.
Sola is delighted with the improvements to her. She can refine your sword as soon as you'd like. Great work, Brett.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This camp.
Yeah. We're definitely going to need to start directing. It would help to get a garden going in here too. Fruits, vegetables,
What? Do you ever take a break? You know,
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax.
Just try to remember, it's not the end of the world if you take a break. Someone will step in to help lighten your load.
It doesn't always feel like the others realize how much needs to get done.
Then tell them. Like how I stepped in to help, didn't I?
You did.
The others will do the same.
Maybe.
I knew we'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have...
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, we've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of... They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword.
Sounds like it's time to make something that can punch through art.
That's the spirit. Use these well. There you go. Not just...
Now that I can cut the carapace free.
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you... At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and...
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type. Sev and I try to keep our designs flexible, to work with whatever we've... Once you have everything we need, we'll...
Sola, this plan to repurpose carapace to fix the Loon Gate's conduit? Pure elegance.
Zev's idea. I only helped him with the design.
You did. What is this? Competition futility. You're both brilliant, just like this design.
I can agree with that.
All right. With kinetic magic, I should be able to clear the base of the loom gate. All done.
Nice work, Bryn. We should have enough space to work on fixing that pipe now. You're coming up on the arc of the stricken earth. With a stronger sword, hopefully the carapace will come off easy.
This might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
What's happening?
Retrieving the carapace is going to be trickier than we thought.
Is she really ready to fight that thing?
Catch your breath. When you're ready, you can climb the arc to attack it from different angles. holding the armor in place. Those are holding the armor in place. That's it! Hit the exposed skin with everything you've got. Magic isn't coursing through that patch of skin anymore. Move on. It's done.
You are unstoppable, Bryn.
I was worried we might lose our chance to get the carapace, but you secured it.
Any concerns about using the Archon strand, Dom?
Concerns? None. Excitement? Considerable. We should be able to weave that strand into your mantle, Bryn.